My wife keeps asking me, why do you need another iPad? All you do is play Hearthstone and watch YouTube. I mean, she's not wrong. Okay, I also just wanted one. My 9th gen iPad was fine, it worked. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. But after using this giant 13-inch M4 iPad for the last little while, I finally have a legitimate answer. Because if you're a content creator or thinking about becoming one, this might actually be the best camera monitor I've ever used. So now when she asks,
why do you need another iPad?
I can honestly say, to make better videos. Boom, business expense. On my main channel, I'm always talking about buying things that actually offer good value, because the disease is chasing upgrades. The cure is finding out which upgrades actually matter. And I've learned this lesson the expensive way. Many times. Sometimes we buy the cheap thing because we think we're saving money, when really we're just delaying spending it. So the question isn't really, do I need a new iPad? Of course I don't. That's a terrible question to ask when you're trying to justify buying something. The better question is this the best use of $800 for me right now? Because a faster chip is nice, a bigger screen is nice, but if I'm just watching YouTube and playing Hearthstone, come on, my old iPad could do that just fine. But then I discovered this. Because I use a relatively recent Sony camera, I can wirelessly connect my phone or iPad and use it as a big external monitor. And this is actually useful because let's be real, the little 3-inch screen on the back of your camera, it's fine when you're standing behind it, but when you're sitting a few feet in front of your camera trying to film yourself, good luck. You finish filming a 20-minute video, bring it over to the computer. I left the camera in manual focus? Is that microphone hanging in the shot? Why is there a bottle of lotion on the desk? And now you're filming it again. I've done that many times. It sucks. You can obviously use your phone as a monitor too, and I have, but I usually need my phone for my teleprompter. So now this giant 13-inch iPad can sit right beside the camera or on my desk and give me this huge view of exactly what the camera is seeing. I can check my framing, focus, exposure, background, make sure nothing stupid is poking into the shot. And because it's so big, I can actually see all of that from where I'm sitting. That's when this thing suddenly started really making sense for me. Because I could go buy a dedicated Atmos monitor, and depending on what you're buying and how you rig it out, you could spend hundreds or thousands of dollars doing that. But when I'm done filming, that's still a camera monitor. This, well, I finished filming and now I've got a dope iPad I can play with too. I can edit on it if I want, answer comments, watch YouTube, play Hearthstone. Okay, I still mostly use it for Hearthstone. I'm not telling my wife about that one. But this is the kind of upgrade I love. Not necessarily something that's the absolute best at one specific job, but something that makes sense across a bunch of different parts of my life. And honestly, that's mostly why I wanted to make this video. I don't know if I need to make some giant dedicated review of the new iPad Air because let's face it, pretty much every modern iPad is ridiculously good. But these new Airs with the M4, man, they're fast, they sip power, they're thin. The 13-inch screen is glorious, and apparently I've now found a way to turn one into production equipment, which is very convenient for the narrative I'm building around this purchase. I'm trying to help you justify buying a new toy, okay? Or maybe I'm trying to justify why I bought it. Don't make this about me, this is for you. This has nothing to do with my upgradeitis. Damn it. And speaking of terrible financial decisions, you're actually the first to know this. I have a new phone coming today, and it's an iPhone Air. I'm switching. I think it's been, 16 or 17 years since I had an iPhone 3? That's crazy. I've been an Android guy basically ever since. So I'm absolutely either going to love it or I'm going to desperately be trying to get back into Android in 3 days from now. Either way, there will probably be a video. Check out my main channel, upgradeitis, if you want to see that whole experiment because I'm sure I'll be talking about it over there. Also, look at this case. That's slick, right? And I got the new Pencil too, which charges right from the iPad. That's the problem I'm discovering with Apple. You buy one thing, then, well, I should probably get the Pencil and the case. Maybe I need Apple headphones. Oh, and the watch. Apple's ecosystem is basically a very beautiful financial hostage situation. It's so freaking expensive, but damn is it slick. Anyway, that's it for now. I haven't completely abandoned this channel. Summer is just tough. The kids are off school and I'm a stay-at-home dad first and a YouTuber second. And I've been trying to remind myself I'm never getting these summers with my kids back. I can make YouTubes for the rest of my life. So if things are a little slower around here for a while, that's why. I am more active on my other channel though, so in case you want to see what I'm up to, check that out. Hope you're having a wicked summer, beating the heat and hopefully avoiding forest fires. Let me know what tech you've been playing around with lately, or tell me what completely unnecessary purchase you're trying to currently justify. That'll make me feel better. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on the Sad Studio. Lates.
That's okay.